Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and I'm going to be doing a live planning and attack in here with my 11. Additionally, I'm going to kind of showcase some of your guys' hits that you guys recently did, and some of you guys joined up in Punishers not too long ago, so I do want to showcase your guys' hits. So it's a lot of fun. Punishers has been filling up quick recently. A lot of you guys have been wanting to come over, so that is really awesome. The link to the Discord is down below, so if you guys want to get in, that's definitely the place to go to apply there and read all the directions that are sent. But anyways, let's get into today's video. All right, so I've got my base here. This is not my regular base. This is kind of my just progress base that I've got here. So it's not really too big of a deal. What do I have cooked up? I do have kind of a BoLalo loon cooked up, but not going to use my warden in a sense. I do want to use kind of, since the queen's on the outside of the base that I'm looking at, which is number 10 here. So if I go and take a look at this one, and this has been hit before. And I already did my first hit. It was on stream earlier. It was on this one. I initially did it with the Electron, but there was a ton of air scallies that came up, and it kind of like stalled my hit. I'll bring it up here so you guys can see. But I ended up getting the 2-star, so I'm trying to at least get a minimum of a 2-star. But what I wanted to do on this is I wanted to fly the blimp into here, but there was a ton of air skellies that stalled up my queen, or not the queen, the E-drag over the queen. And then I wanted a Laloon around this space. I wanted the E-drag to fly more this way to see if I can clear this section as best as I could. But the CC plus all the air skellies that came up over here kind of definitely messed it up. I decided to break into here because I wanted my queen to get this single target inferno, but I also did drop the stone or the blimp at the kind of the wrong angle, which I dropped it from here. I should have probably dropped it just from this way, so that was my bad. So you'll see it fly into the base, but then I just pull all the air scares. I was hitting it fresh, and I used the poison early on the dragon. Didn't necessarily. I thought my queen could take it out, and didn't necessarily know if there were going to be a ton of air skellies like that. But there ended up being a ton of air skellies. Couldn't get the queen down, so I was like, you know what? Let me fly across the base this way and see if I can at least get that 2 so I can clear this side. Ended up being a troll Tesla up there with a tornado trap up there for some reason. Tried my best. Didn't end up getting it done. Because of this whole section, I wanted to see if my E-drag could take it down, but it wasn't able to do it. The queen got kind of stopped by the dragon as well, but she was able to remove the dragon, so it was close, but didn't get it off the fresh attack. But now let's go ahead and showcase, or at least my hit on this one, to see if I can get this. So where are the Teslas? So there's like a Tesla here, there's another one here, another one in here somewhere, and then the other one's like somewhere over here. So what do I want to do on this space? Well, the biggest thing you look for is where the air sweeper is, right? So air sweeper number 1, air sweeper number 2. Where's the queen? Queen's on the outside. Okay. If you want to do Electron, you usually want to kill the queen and air defense to create a path. Well, this is a little weird because you got air defenses that are like this, then aren't in a necessarily like a formation around the base, right? Let's say there's an air defense here, 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 and here, right? If you remove 180, you know you're going to go from this way, this way, this way, or the other way around this way, this way, this way, right? Well, in this case, it's a little hard to get to these air defenses. I could try to fly the Electron over here to clear this section, right? And then I could fly this way if I wanted to, but I've decided, you know what, let's try this. I'm going to drop a bowler over here to bowler bounce to help create a bit of a funnel. I'm going to drop like an archer over here with a wizard to clear this bit of a funnel. Then I'm going to send a baby dragon right here to start cleaning up this, and then the king is going to go right here. He's going to kill the enemy queen with his ability. I'm going to drop my queen, and the wall wrecker is going to push its way directly into here. So all this will be funneled, all this will be funneled, and the wall wrecker is going to push its way into here. The dragon and an ice golem are going to come out. You're going to see a rage spell in this area, and it's going to skip onto this air defense and this air defense right there. And then I want my queen to then also follow in. I want my king to follow in too, and then be able to one kill the ice golem. They'll freeze up. That's okay. There's not too much damage hitting them, so I'm not too worried. And then I want my queen to step up and grab that eagle. So if all of this goes down, right? So then all I have left are these 2 air defenses, and I don't have to really fight a sweeper. I could fly into the base this way, and I'll end up freezing this single target inferno probably as I direct target each one of these wizard towers into the base. The next hound will probably come from this way, go like this, warden on air through here. I'll probably drop a rage, and then I have a heal for, let's say, this wizard tower section up there, and see if I can get it done. Not doing the electron because I want to see if I can at least get this to create a path for these 2 air defenses so I can directly fly around the base this way versus a little harder way, because if I do electron here and I clear this, the air defenses are here and it'll be a little difficult to see the pathing for it. So let me see what I got here in my army. Okay, I got a heal, I got 1 rage, I have 2 hastes, or 6 hastes. I might get rid of 2 hastes and take another rage. That's probably what I'm going to do. And then I probably will want a giant for that king. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and take 1 more rage. So that's what I got there. So I got 4 hastes. And then I want a giant right here. Don't need that E-drag for another balloon. So I have 31 balloons. I'll have a giant. And that'll be good to go. Okay, so that's good. The warden is on air. And we got the wall wrecker. 2 free spells, so let's see if we can do it. All right, so I will go ahead and pull this one up here, and all right, so we're going to try our best to see if we get that funnel down. We're going to drop the giant in front of this queen here so that we can, and then also baby dragon can also help step up and grab the queen as well if need be, but we will definitely want to push into this section here and get as much value as possible out of that. So okay, so let's give that a shot. So we are going to attack in 3, 2, 1. Let's attack the base. Here we go. Okay, so we are live. So we're going to drop the bowler over. Well, let's get the archer started first. So the archer is going to go there. Let's go ahead and get the wizard right there. Let's go ahead and get a bowler. Skip onto that. So that will do some nice work there. So bowler is going to skip onto that, take that down. Wizard, okay, good. It's going to get that storage down. So let's go ahead and drop a baby dragon right here. I'm going to go ahead and drop the giant right there, and then the king, which is going to end up, hopefully, which didn't really do anything. So the king should go and kill the enemy queen. Let's go ahead and drop the wall wrecker right there. We'll pop the king ability, so that's looking good, looking fine. Hopefully my queen will follow this wall wrecker into the base. That's the plan anyways. So the baby dragon helps that. So the queen is moving in. Okay, so that's looking good. So they're moving in together. We're going to go ahead and drop this. And so that is under poison. Wall wrecker is still moving in. King is going to slowly beat on that. So the actually wall wrecker is making it pretty far into this base here. The wall wrecker is going to freeze. No big deal. I'm going to drop a rage spell on all that. So out they come right there. The bowlers are coming out. I don't know. Okay, so they're getting quite a bit of value here. Got a minute 48, so let's go ahead and actually start the BoLalo like this. We got to hit the queen ability. Let's go ahead and drop that, and then we'll go ahead and like this. We can go ahead and haste this. We'll freeze that right there, and then so we're going to start moving. Oh, we're going to start moving our way around, get our warden down, and get a haste spell up here. Get some of this going. Just like that. Let's go ahead and get our rage spell right over the expos, just like that. We do have the warden ability. Tornado Trap's not going to do much, so that's looking fine. We got a ton of spells left over here. Let's go ahead and drop the haste right there, and we're going to pop the warden ability, and they'll be hasted through all that. And so that's looking good. Let's go ahead and get some cleanup down. We have a bunch of spells left over. We'll haste you over there. And we have all of that, which is looking pretty fine. I mean, I could end up using the spells if I want, or I could pretty much just swag them. I have a heal and a haste, or heal and a freeze left over. Where do we want to drop this last balloon? 36 seconds. That's working its way over there. That's going to go down, and we'll just drop it right about there. Why not? And that should be a 3. Pretty much swag the heal and the freeze. So ended up working out. Got a ton of value with that push. Was able to create a nice funnel around the base, and ended up getting the triple. So So now let's go ahead and show some of the other attacks that some of the other Punishers have gotten. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at another 11. So this is Rasheen coming in here. And so this was a nice attack. We kind of, I guess, discussed this a little bit on the stream, but he actually ended up executing this attack. Did it with a Queen Walk Miner, ended up using the Power Potion. And it's really cool to see that he actually just ended up recently joining Punishers, and seeing attacks like this is really cool. So let's go ahead and see what he decided to do. So we initially talked about maybe doing a Queen Walk from this way and breaking into this section right here, and then doing a miner through this base, right? So if you kind of see a base that has like a rectangle inside of it, it could potentially be a good miner base because if you can use your queen on one side, the king on the other, then you can charge miners in between. So he ends up seeing that, well, he could do a bowler bounce on here and create a very easy funnel. So that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to drop 2 bowlers right here to create a nice funnel, and he's going to do the queen walk from here and charge into the base. Why is he going to charge the queen into here? Well, he'll get access, one, to kill all of this, but also get access to that CC. You got to use your queen to kill the enemy CC. Otherwise, you don't want your miners to like have to go through a CC that could be devastating to them. Especially, let's say if it's a Valkyries that come out, even if you poison it, it still could be very bad. So you're going to see him do a queen walk from here, charge into the base here with the wall wrecker. Going to be able to take a nice chunk out of this base, plus the queen is right there, right? And then he's going to send the king over here, clear this section, and then once all this is down with the queen, all this is down with the king, miners are going to be responsible for it in between the king and the queen there. So you're going to see a minion come here. Why is he dropping the minion here? Well, he wants to keep the king over here. He doesn't want the king to go this way. So that's why the minion's here. So the king is going to go up here. Nice bowler bounces right there. Queen's right here. And then the queen's going to walk a little bit just like that. Wall wrecker is going to push its way through all the way, try to get as deep in its path to the town hall. So it's going to break that wall there. So very nice job. Out comes some wizards to help clear a bit of more of a funnel over there to get that queen to charge into the base behind the wall wrecker. Out comes the dragon and ice golem. It's not going to be too big of a deal. You're going to see some Valkyries and Barbs come out. They're going to get frozen by the ice golem there, so it does slow down the Valks and pretty much not going to let them grab that queen, but his queen is going to be able to grab the enemy queen. So there you go. Very nice job right there. And the queen is creating a nice funnel right there. Now comes the king portion. The king is going to be responsible for all of this. And then once the king gets that funnel, it's time for the miners and the warden to move through the base, and they're going to be able to then overwhelm it with kind of just the mass miners while the queen stays up. That's key. You need the queen to usually stay up in these raids. Otherwise, it could be bad. But what you can also count on is the healers can transition off to the miners if you do lose the queen, so it's not the end of the world. It's not like you do in the queen charge Lalo where the healers are just useless anymore. They can't do anything for the air attack portion. But in this one, the miners are now coming through the base, drops the heal spell in the core, so a very nice job. Just going to push his way through. King on the enemy king there. Don't know if he's going to necessarily be able to take him out there. It's only a level 34 king, but the miners are going to have to then take him out. Pops the warn ability. And then the miners are moving through. So nice warn ability there through the giant bomb, through kind of the bomb tower, wizard tower hitting it. So he's going to lose his queen there. Healers are now going to transition over to the miners. Not going to be able to really to get too much because they're going to get picked off here. But it's just going to be a miners through the gut of this base and going to be able to just overwhelm it. Here, going to drop that final heal spell towards that town hall area where the Tesla and Expo section are, as he's kind of keeping his eye on the miners and whatnot. So there it is. So very nice kind of queen charge miner attack. And if you're doing the queen charge, you got to use the king on the opposite side, and miners go in between the king and the queen in this case. So very nice hit on that 11v11. Now let's go ahead and take a look at number 5. But we do have a live Big Adam's in, or Big Adam is in, 12v12. What is he? Is he going to get this one? 17 seconds. Oh, it's going to be, he's going to fall a little bit short here. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Uh-oh. 6, 5, 4. Oh, man, nice try. It's going to end up being a 2-star 97% on, let's see, what was it? What base was it? Okay, so it's one of these. So it's a nice try. I'm going to bring up one that was 99%. We can take a look at this one as we kind of just watch the ending of that one since it was live. So what did he do? So I think he kind of did something similar to Tennessee Kin, which I want to show as well. So he came close. So what has he got? So you guys have probably seen the island base like this. before, and you guys have asked probably a couple times. I've seen in the comments section you've wanted to see a way to combat this base. Well, what does he do on this one? He sends some golems on the edges right here. Right, and then he's most likely, I believe, going to send the wall wrecker, yep, directly into the core because the town hall's on the opposite side. But he does have the warden, so you're going to have to use the warden ability over the town hall, is my guess. So out comes he's waiting until he clears a nice section with those wizards there, and the wall wrecker is just going to charge its way through. Has a jump spell for the core after the fact. So they are single target Inferno, so he doesn't have to worry about the multis. Out comes 2 dragons there. So let's go ahead and see how he pushes through the remainder of the space. So very nice job of using that jump there. And now it's just going to be using the hogs and then the warden, right? So once you reach 51%, that's when this town hall activates. It's at 53 right now. But 51 is when it activates. Tornado Trap is in there, plus a bunch of Teslas. The Tesla farm is there. And you're going to see the warden ability once they're going to go for that town hall. It does have 2 more heal spells. So very nice job. And then, because if you don't get the Town Hall with that Kill Squad push, you're going to have to use the Warden ability over it. Because no matter what, you're going to lose your troops. Unless it's like E-Drags or Mass E-Drags or something, then you're not going to really stand a chance. So this just happened to be the case of not enough cleanup, it looks like. Or these hogs ended up getting picked off at the end. Yeah, kind of just not having enough cleanup, or kind of just taking too much time in the beginning. Still a very nice attack. It could definitely work for other, you guys probably have seen those, probably in the Clan War Leagues as well. But then Tennessee Ken coming in with a similar attack, getting the 99%. So very nice try, Tennessee Ken, on this one. So what is he going to do here? He's going to do pretty much the same thing, but he's going to come from the bottom side of this one, right? So you're going to see the golems first, then the bowlers, some wizards, creating a nice funnel on each side. And then the wall wrecker is going to come through the core, and he's going to drop a jump right in the middle of this one. So here's the king, the queen, the warden. Everything is pushing through the space here, making that nice funnel, and it's going to just charge right in. The queen is on the opposite side, so he definitely needs that jump. Has the single targets in its own sections there. Out comes the double dragons. So let's go ahead and put this on the regular speed now. So he's pushing his way through, but if you see on this one, he's got the warden in this kill squad push because he fully intends on killing this town hall with his kill squad. So that is why he's got the warden there, so he can use the warden ability and not necessarily use it for the hog portion, because if this town hall did go down, then that would be a problem. You would lose all your hogs to the town hall. So now that the town hall is going to go down, I think the queen was still able to, even if she popped her ability there, would have been able to get a lot of value, but she would have been not able to get all of this value that she ended up getting. So nice try there. But he's going to push his way through. He has 4 heal spells. Warden's going to go down. And then you got to make sure you get that cleanup down right away. So you definitely can get that cleanup started like now, because it's always a time issue. So cleanup is going, but you want to try to get it down as quick as possible. It could be pretty difficult when you're doing it live, obviously. It takes a lot of practice. Hogs are moving through in a nice kind of clockwise formation around the base, just like this. And he's able to, I believe, through the heal spells, there's not too much. There's not a multi. It's just single target Inferno, so you can just kind of overwhelm it. And then it's just dropping your cleanup troops right behind. So Tennessee Ken, very nice try. He came 99% 2-star on this 12. But do you kind of see the thought process behind those 2 attacks on the island bases? Hopefully these attacks, the kind of the charges with the hogs, is an attack you guys can do. He came so close, literally had almost no health on that builder hut right there, but that was pretty much almost a 3-star. But yeah, so there is, I don't know what the last attack was. That was them hitting us. But yeah, so I kind of wanted to do my live hit there, showcase some of those attacks. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those for the Punishers. But if you guys want to join Punishers, remember we always accepting applications of people joining. You got to go through the Discord, read the full kind of message that is sent to you. If you have any issues, you can reach out to the people in the chat. I believe it's like the Punishers leadership or some of that role in there that you guys can reach out to. But there's definitely a lot of people that can help you out there. And then if you don't necessarily have the requirements for Punishers, we do have a sisters clan that you guys can join and kind of work your way up there. Or if you want to wait until you get the higher heroes and you're not a rush base, then that's when you can apply to Punishers. And hopefully you guys enjoy these videos. But yeah, that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe down below. because I am coming out with those daily videos. But anyways, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Carbonfin signing out. Peace.